So many people will ask, what is a warrior? I'm not a warrior. This course isn't for me. But I'm not talking about a member of the military. A soldier is not always a warrior, and a warrior is not always a soldier. If you've got something you want to do with your life, or just feel there's something more to it, then all the warrior is self-mastery. Self-mastery. It's mastery of thought and action. That's all it is. If you want to achieve something in life, you're gonna have to have a certain degree of that. Otherwise, you'll get crushed by society's rules and what it will tell you. Because we have the society of our own family within our four walls. We have a society of a village, a society of a whole nation. And it's all telling you, we tend to end up playing roles, don't we? Whether it's the husband, the father, we end up playing roles. Some of these we have to do, but the bulk of them we don't. And sooner or later, when on the path to self-mastery, you're going to get challenged, either within those four walls, or within your firm, or within the town that you live in. Because at some point, when you change yourself, everyone around you is going to instantly be thrown into uncertainty. And uncertainty is a big thing, 'cause it's where the growth is. But for many people, they don't want to go there. So if you change yourselves, everyone around you will change, because it just throws them into uncertainty. So one small change in a household, or even a whole nation, what Gandhi did to the British Empire. One man changed himself and changed the whole empire with it. Things are going to change. So you've got to ask yourself, when your friends say to you, you can't do that, who do you think you are? You know, what are you talking about? The economy's screwed. That's not you. That's not you. How are you going to react? What's going to happen? Are you going to take that as an identity and take that true? Or are you going to become independent of their opinion? And that's a crucial key there, is to getting what you want and getting what you're here to do. Everybody's here to do a specific thing. Your own wife or husband saying, why are you doing this? You know, you shouldn't be doing this at your time of life. Who do you think you are? This isn't you. A tough one, right in the household. And then your parents. You know, I didn't bring you up this way. You're supposed to join the family business, whatever that story is. But here's the thing, no one knows you. Everyone just has an idea about you. Your parents don't know their children. You can't. You cannot know the innermost feeling and wisdom of one particular person. So all they've got is an idea about you. To our partners, our friends, our parents, they just have one idea about who you are, and it's not true. So you have to take responsibility whether you decide to take the identity that's been given to you from outside, to take that inside and live it as a truth. That's a big test. People say, oh, I won't do that, you know, I just do what I want. But people rarely do, because external influence from all around you makes people question and doubt. And on the warrior's path, it's about self-trust, total self-trust, where you know what you need to do, and you're equipped to do it, and you are going to become independent of the opinion of other people. So within this society, we play our role. If we don't become who we're here to be individually, everybody's courage is different, everybody's destiny is different, then we will end up playing a role. We'll end up playing a role within the house, within the town, within your company, within your life, and before you know it, you're being controlled by other people. Socrates once said, I believe he said that those who will not govern themselves are destined to have other people govern them. And that's how a lot of people live their life. So we have to become aligned into what we want to do and live that greater truth of what's within you and not somebody else's. They've got their story. You mustn't become part of their story. You have to find your own destiny. So on the warrior's path is about alignment of thought and action that's right for you as a person, because we're all here for different reasons. Some people want to be writers, some people want to be artists, some people want to be great dancers, some people want to start their own business. And if you haven't got some self-trust, you will get crushed, and that will just become a distant dream, which will lead to frustration, anger, and possibly hatred later on in life. Okay, so if I go back to my stepfather, he didn't have the courage to look at his issues and who he was and change himself. And this is what people do. They do two things. When people suffer, they take it inside them, and that's where depression manifests, and they just literally take it out on themselves. Or there's the other side of suffering where they're going to say, I'm going to spewing my hatred and inadequacy on those people around me. And that's where you get modern terrorism. So you get the people that take it within and suffer silently. You've got depression, mental illness. I'm not saying that's all the causes of it, but it's certainly a lot of them. And then you've got the other side, where people say, I'm going to let everybody know how angry I am. I'm going to spread this hatred. I'm not going to admit that I'm suffering, that I'm inadequate, but I'm going to spread it to everybody around me. And that's a coward's way. That's the coward's way. The coward burns in the glare and the courage of responsibility.